It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. It's a world of fear. It's a world of
Okay, you can stop. Okay. Well, welcome to Hashtag Real Talk, a podcast by high schoolers for high schoolers. Annie's just walking in right now.
Annie!
Hi! You gonna hurry it along
You're
here?
looking sassy, girl. Where's your chair?
Annie's sad and crying that we still don't have a table. So I'm your host, Matt, and here is Annie, my co-host. In the circle today, we have Maddie, Micaila, Abbey. Oh my gosh, I totally just blanked there for a second. Alyssa number 2, Jonah, and Alyssa number 1. So, and then we have Annie.
Yeah, you already said me.
Yeah, I know. But you're extra important because you're the ho-host.
I'm the ho-host?
You're the ho-host. What's your password?
I don't know. What is it?
Okay. Anyways, so homecoming was this weekend. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday because we had Monday off of school. Oh my gosh. Can you chill?
Sorry, it was fantastic.
Okay, well, we'll let Annie talk first about homecoming. No, but we had Monday off of school, which was very smart in administration's part to have the Monday off of school after
Columbus
homecoming.
Day.
Well, it was Columbus Day. We're going to celebrate a holiday for rapists and a murderer.
Not a lot of
so
people.
Good for us.
good for us. We are the bomb.com.
I was joking. I'm like, we should definitely walk into someone's home and be like, I live here now.
Happy Columbus Day. This is my house now.
Get out.
Where's your
Get out.
real
Or I'm
dog?
going to kill and rape you. Okay.
All right, it's time. Open up. All right, so yeah, homecoming was Saturday. I'll talk about my weekend
Yeah.
after Annie talks about hers.
Oh, no, I want to hear yours first.
You want to hear mine first?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's the situation.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Oh, my God, Matt.
Just started looking down at my hand.
Did something happen to provoke
Okay.
that?
Anyways, so what happened was, well, as many of you know, Mary asked me to homecoming.
What?
Whoa.
Mary asked me to homecoming, and
Next thing you know, you're gonna be dating or something.
I said yes, and I mean we had a good time, and now we are. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Was it like a mutual, like, let's go out, or did you
It was a
ask
mutual,
her?
like, let's go out. It wasn't. I didn't even really ask her. It was just kind of like after homecoming's over, we went to IHOP after classy us, right?
That's so cute.
No, but
I just have to say, I love her Facebook profile picture. That's all I have to say.
Oh
Like,
my
it is
God.
awesome. I love it.
wait, is it of us
Because you're
in the
smiling,
car?
it's how your
Yeah.
face you're driving, and she's got this big grin on her face. I love
I
it.
saw.
Yeah, it was us going to homecoming, so it was
It's
really
really
cool.
cute.
But yeah, so
I have one.
Is that mine? It's exciting.
what is going on over there?
Just pulling food out of her pocket.
Here. I think it's in his pocket.
Pulling
I
food.
have to give it to him.
We should
before
all
he
share.
Well,
goes.
anyways, so what I did for my homecoming night, I went to Red Robin before. Our group and us, we had 13 people in our group, which if you do the math there, if you're really good at math, that means that one person didn't have a date.
Okay, yeah.
Why are you laughing so hard?
Well, okay, so she had a joke about, like,
It wasn't
prom.
my joke.
No,
It
but,
was-
like, there was a drunk prom limo driver,
Oh
right?
yeah, that was. Yeah, I remember that.
That happened last year.
Yeah, but somebody
Don't
told
joke
her,
about that shit.
but, like, somebody
That actually
told her
happened last year.
grandma-
Last year, there was a limo driver
That was
who
literally
was like, who was literally, when they got to our school, the cop was here and they BAC'd him or whatever. They found his blood alcohol content or whatever, concentration. They breathalyzer him, and he was like 0.16.
He was really hot.
He was like super duper drunk. He wasn't high. He was drunk. He was like mega drunk and not
But
mega
there
drunk.
was
but-
an odd number of people on the bus, and at softball practice one time we were talking about it, and one of the girls on the softball team told her grandma about it, and her grandma's one reaction was, "Oh, who didn't have the dates?"
And I didn't get it. Like, she told me, and everyone was, like, laughing, whoever she told, and I'm like,
I
Yeah.
remember that
Sure.
you told me. And we were
So
in the
it was
background.
weird because in our group we had 3 people. We had a couple, and then we had one person who was dating someone from our school who didn't go to this school, and they didn't. It was like they didn't want to hang around with us, and it was kind of like lame because it's like we're the ones who got you into our homecoming.
yeah,
Like you're going to our homecoming, not yours, because you're friends with this person.
that's awkward.
So, I mean, and it was like a couple, like it was like this couple and like a couple that was from here, like Syrian and Greg. Like Syrian brought in one of the people, and then Greg brought in one of the people, like as their dates.
That's how I got to Plainfield North. 'Cause
Yeah.
Everybody pulled their own.
Yeah, and then and it was like they didn't hang out with us at all the entire night, and they only were there like an hour. It was weird, but it was like $25 a ticket. You want to be there for a little more than just an hour.
Right.
I was
So-
only there for like an hour and a half.
Why? Wait, okay, well, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, so then after we went to IHOP, and we were just kind of sitting there, and Mary's like, "Are you ever going to ask me out?" And I was just like, "Do I really need to?" She's like, "I guess not." So then and she's like, "I keep looking on Facebook for a request, for a relationship request," and I'm like, "Fine, I'll do it." And so I went onto Facebook, and I just like did it. And so
That's so cute.
it was very casually, just kind of, hey.
Hey, we're going out now.
So yeah, we were just sitting in the booth with everybody.
Oh.
Pretty much the entire group came to IHOP, except a couple people. Obviously, the people who left
That
early,
didn't want to like go.
who didn't want to hang with us. And then there was another couple that dropped out and didn't go with us. And then we picked up a couple other people, a couple single people. So yeah, and then on the way out of homecoming, we rolled down on the windows and we started blasting the Fox. So
Because they didn't play it.
they didn't play it at home. I swear to God, they could have used like that same exact playlist of music. They could have used it last year because none of those songs were new.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause
they were new. They were
yeah.
like they came out in like 2012, 2013
There were
or
some
whatever.
that were
But
good, like Roar and stuff like that. We all guessed on the way here the music we were listening on the radio. We're like, oh, they're gonna play that there, and when we got every single one right, and they played them all.
I was-
like,
yeah,
was
but
wondering
pretty
if
much
they
the
played-
exact same playlist
Yeah.
they could have used for 2 years in a row. And
Did they play Party Anthem?
no, they didn't even play that.
Which
And
is
I'm
really
like,
weird.
some of the
because
best
that's like a staple.
Yeah, that's
You
like
need
a
to have
staple
it.
of a party,
Dance,
like party
yeah.
rock. But yeah, so it was the music. I mean, I wasn't disappointed by the music choice at all, but it was just like, wow, this song I haven't heard in
Yeah, in a while.
a year.
Yeah, a
Which
year or
I mean,
two.
songs that come out now, they're only famous for like a few months, and then
Right.
you never hear them again.
I was pretty glad they played Blurred Lines because I really wanted to hear that and like dance to that.
Oh yeah, they did play Blurred Lines.
They
Which
did.
I mean, they did have a couple newer songs. But
Yeah, but
And
like
they
it
played
wasn't a
Miley
playlist of a bunch of new songs.
My favorite was.
yeah.
I came in like a red.
I heard Jonah like during Wrecking Ball, like of all slow dance songs to do, Wrecking Ball. Jonah was just like running through couples who were slow dancing, just like I came in like, just like running couples over. So that's what I heard. Did I hear correctly?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what
Okay.
I was doing. Because I
So-
was single.
I was single and I wanted to steal some.
As he sobs.
I was dancing with Brian and my date, and this girl comes over and she's like, she's not trying to get in the middle of us. She's just walking, and she was like the fourth person to almost knock Brian and I apart. So I just hip checked her, and she like went like that way. And I'm
Well, no, like
"Get out."
we had our little circle of the 4 of us, and
Right.
well, the 8 of us. And so we just were kind of chilling there, just dancing and stuff. And so, like, I mean, a bunch of people like started coming up and trying to like push our circle out of the way, like, and I'm just like, no. And I stood there like a rock, and I did not let anybody pass. Like anybody
the
was
rock
like,
of
excuse me,
Gibraltar.
I just stood there
To make this musical.
and I just looked at them.
Just-
Like it just, I was so done with people
He's
by
like-
the end of that night.
I'm not moving. That's what you do. That's how you juke. I learned this last.
Anyways, so Annie, what'd you do? That was a long story.
So I went over to my friend Haley's to get ready, and like we had like a party. We didn't go out to dinner. We brought just dinner to her house. But we
Okay.
had like all our dates and like hanging out, playing pool and foosball. It was actually really fun.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm usually one to like let's go out to dinner, but I had
I'm
a
always
great
like
time.
that. I
Yeah.
always want to go out. Guys, let's go
I
out.
know
for
that
Let's
now.
go out for lunch. Let's leave. But yeah, and then
It'd be
Ooh,
awesome if we
notice.
could. If it was like one of those schools that you
Who
could
drove
go out
today?
to
You
eat.
drove, right? Alyssa drove,
fit everywhere.
and I drove.
Oh god.
Just squish us all in the car.
So I mean, what do we have? I
I
can
could steal a
fit
car
4 more in
from
my
Alyssa.
car, so I can fit you 4. And then I can
steal
choose
a car.
Alyssa.
But I also ended up the night
do
with
that
a
someday.
relationship.
You what?
I ended the night with a relationship.
Oh, so you're going steady with Alex now.
Yes. We went on a date yesterday too. It was fun.
So have you guys kissed yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good. How is he? Is he a good kisser?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Because you have feelings for him.
No, he's a good kid.
I mean, when I made out with him, he wasn't really that good.
That took a really bad turn.
That was awkward.
That was awkward. Well, you know that his hair turns you on. We all
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
totally.
Matt has.
I'm pretty sure when I touch his hair, it turns him on. So, although I do kind of do it sexually,
You do.
it's a mutual
it's
thing.
a mutual.
It's a like we're not gay, but we're kind of.
You're gay for each other.
Yeah.
Like that one. Who, I don't remember who it was. But this actor came out. He's like, I'm not saying I'm gay and I'm not saying I'm straight. I just like to keep my options open. I'm like, you're gay.
So he's no.
You're
What's
gay.
that called? It's
Bi.
called pants. No, not pansexual. What is it called when? It's pansexual.
What? When you're nothing?
You don't have a preference whether it's guy or girl. It's just like whatever I like. I mean, like you don't judge somebody and you don't judge a relationship based on what's under the hood.
But then how do you date
It's under
somebody?
the hood.
I mean,
Like how do you go out there and go like, I'm gonna date somebody? But
Yeah.
you're like, which?
I mean,
Yeah.
you just find someone that
bring me a she-male. Okay.
you just find someone with a personality that you like. I mean, I kind of respect people that are like that. I think it's pansexual. What it's called? Do you know? Look it up on your phone. Is it pansexual?
This girl told me that
But
she
it's
was
basically like
asexual, which means
you don't
she's
really
just gonna
you don't
pop
really
out and
care
tell
what
her.
kind of what gender they are.
Right.
You just judge them on their
There is
personality.
actually something called asexual, where someone has no sexual attraction to anything or anyone whatsoever.
Anything.
Well, yeah, that's sexual. Pansexual is kind of like bisexual, but it's like a little bit different.
Asexual people are hard to have a friendship with because you're like, hey, do I look good? I don't know what anything looks good.
Jeez. Wow.
Isn't Josh asexual or whatever?
No.
I thought he was.
No, he's just against, like,
He just doesn't want to have
Yeah.
sex at all.
Ever.
Okay.
yeah, it's pansexual.
I watched this documentary.
Or
about this guy.
omnisexuality.
Only the top
Okay.
half of his body.
So
I'm
yeah,
like, how does he
pansexual is
reproduce?
just you did it incognito. Or
What?
you did private browsing for that?
No.
You have private browsing on though.
That's awkward.
That's awkward.
that qualifies for a.
I always do
Private
urban.
browsing.
I always do Urban Dictionary in private browsing. Even if it's like a word like juke, like I'll just do it in private browsing. I don't know why, but that's just kind of how it happens.
I think my friend turned private browsing on, and then I'm too lazy to change anything. That's why I've had, like, the same screensaver for, like, months.
When he was looking at porn.
Okay. Yeah, when
Probably.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
wouldn't
the
doubt it.
usual kind of guy thing to do. I mean,
Excuse-
I know
excuse
I've done
somebody
it
else.
on Maddie's phone. So.
What?
Sounds filthy.
Her face, though.
What?
Oh,
No, let's have a talk.
I'm so hungry.
I mean, anybody else have any stories? How was your homecoming, Abby?
You're silly hands.
I made them too. I
No,
made
that
them.
wasn't you though.
Oh,
me
okay.
and Matt-
At the beginning of the night, I walked over and I put them
Okay.
together.
You did that at the beginning, but then like after like a minute, he let go.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
jerk face.
But like a half an hour after it started,
Oh,
oops, sorry.
Maddie, come on.
After-
Oh god, the
after
microphone
it
is like going
started,
crazy by
We
now.
we held hands and we held hands for like 2.5 hours straight.
Mm,
So
that's nasty.
no, it was actually really cute. No, actually it wasn't.
How are you holding his hand and juking on him at the same
We
time?
didn't juke.
Oh, okay.
How are you holding it?
I don't like dancing,
Me neither.
but like
So you went to homecoming.
no, yeah, but
I don't like
But
loud
what we
music,
did,
I don't like
we'd
dancing.
walk around, we'd talk to our friends. You know, the balcony is open, so we'd go up there and we would talk. But then, like, kind of joke came on, so we went down there and we started dancing with friends that were dancing. And we danced for a little bit, and we did, like, a couple of slow dances. We didn't
Juke.
dance that much, so it was, like, it was nice.
Did you juke
Took a picture with sexy
at all?
I took, like, 10 pictures of him.
Yeah, it was awkward because
He was
Rex
like-
Road was
he looked
there
like
the
he didn't want
entire
to.
time.
He was like,
He,
but-
oh no, the emotion on his face was just like nothing,
Like nothing. Like,
He
like
Yeah.
just
didn't want
blank.
either.
And like he just was walking around, and it was so awkward because he was just like looking at us at times. And I'm like,
Today he said
oh
he
god,
had a blast.
I did too.
he
But,
did? No, he said it sarcastically.
Oh, he's like, I have a he needs to finish reading this first.
I tried to follow him on Twitter. He didn't accept my request.
Those tweets are
Jonah's
private.
website.
But, okay, and then,
I hate people that have
you know that room,
private
like,
tweets.
outside the balcony area, like, they had all the tables. Did you see that room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I didn't go up
Well,
there.
there was just,
I
like,
didn't
a
go
little
upstairs
room
at
with, like,
all.
tables, and
Okay.
So I sat there with him,
Me and Alan were
and
about.
like we were just holding hands. Like I had it was like my hand on his hand, and my hand was on top of his hand, and like I had my head on his shoulder. And it's really cute.
Nice.
Oh God, they're
So,
Nothing out yesterday, but
are you guys like a
standing
thing
together.
now, or like what's the
hope
kind of
so.
what's the status between you
need
two?
to confront
What if he
him
just
about
like never talks to you again?
See, when I was like
Be
laying
the
there on
new
him,
Mary.
I was gonna ask him if we were dating or not. But then he like, as soon as I was like, I was like in that stage where like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Then he like, when I was in that stage, he was like, hey, we should go talk.
That's
to
a
other
good
people.
question though. Like, say you go.
You say we should talk to other people?
Well, no, he wanted to go down and
He
like talk to our
basically just said
friends.
that he wants to see
No,
the.
no, he
Yeah,
wants to go.
says
Like,
he wants
talk
to see
our
other
friends.
women.
Our friend was having.
He's
girl
probably
problems.
cheating on you.
Our friend was
Not
having
dating,
girl
right? You
problems.
can't cheat
Like
on her.
he asked the girl to homecoming, and she said yes. And he's known her since she was 3. And
Oh boy,
That's
Michael,
weird.
what happened?
she told her friend that she doesn't want a relationship with him. And then
Okay.
that made him really sad because they've been best friends for forever, and he's
Yeah.
liked her for a long time. So we were trying to help him.
It's
so-
always awkward when you've been like best friends with somebody for a
Yeah.
long time, and then you kind of jump into that relationship.
It's like,
Because
no.
it's like we've been friends for so long. Like now we need to add
Gotta
that
bring it to a
relationshipy
whole
part of
nother
it.
level.
It's like too much pressure,
Yeah, I feel like it is.
and then you can't
I
be
mean,
yourself, and it's really bad.
People say that your husband or spouse or whatever, or your husband or wife or your spouse should be your best friend.
But then
And I feel like that's right, but you need to kind of develop that relationship first. And then
he was
I
saying
don't
that it's
know.
like
I
it's
don't-
really
maybe, I don't know.
confusing for him because he says that she treats him like a boyfriend. Whenever he tries to like hold her hand or something, she'll like slap him.
Whoa.
So
Wow. Okay.
get off. Homecoming was
So
fun.
okay, that's the thing though. So say someone asks you to homecoming, or you go to homecoming with someone who you're not in a relationship with.
Yeah.
Then and the night goes well. Are you in a relationship then? Like, are you obligated to be in one, or
No.
No.
That's the same thing as
I
going
mean-
on a date with
Well,
how do you?
the night didn't
I know
go
that,
well
but how do
for
you?
me.
it didn't.
How do you kind of bring that up
in the
though?
middle
Like,
of
are you like, are we kind of in a relationship now? Like, how do you bring that sort of?
Wait, I want to listen to Maddie's story.
Maddie,
Okay. Well, I went to homecoming with this guy that nobody else knows because he doesn't go to our school.
speak louder.
Okay. I don't know how to speak loud.
So nobody else knows
Okay,
this
nobody
guy.
else knows him because he goes to a different school. And he's a junior, but he likes me more than I like him.
Like significantly.
Like, a
Like
lot.
she hates.
He's
she's
like,
almost to
I
the
want to
point
make
of
love to
hating.
you right now, and you're
like
just
the
like,
guy from last
let's just maybe hold hands.
No, not last year.
No, not even hold hands.
Oh,
She's
okay.
to the point
Let's
of
just
like,
maybe
let's-
look at each other.
Yeah.
I might give you permission to look at me sometime.
Yeah.
Very
Maybe
much.
fondle my breast a little bit, but
But,
Is that how you move up? You can look at me and then you can touch me.
and then you can hold my
And then we
hand.
can hold hands.
okay, but then while
we
we
can
were
drink from
slow
the same cup.
dancing at homecoming, he asked me if I wanted to be his girlfriend, and I told him that I couldn't answer the question because I don't like him like that. So now it's just really awkward because.
Well, go on
She
like
doesn't go to
go
your
on
school.
more dates with him
want
or something.
To, though,
No, but she
because
doesn't
I
like
don't like.
You don't like him? Then put the closing gates on.
I already
Close
did.
the floodgates.
And now my mom's all mad at me because she actually liked him and she doesn't like this other person. And then
No,
everything.
the worst thing you can do is lead a guy on and be like, I can't really
Yeah.
answer that right now.
And
That's
have
the
him
worst thing.
I
You
waiting.
can
told
do.
That's
him
horrible.
no already.
What?
I told him no.
Then okay, then make sure it's no.
I
Make sure he
did.
knows that it's no for good, and he
I
accepts
tell
it.
him that, but my mom.
That's
doesn't
one thing
accept
that girls I feel like don't do enough. They need to make sure that they accept
There's
it.
no
And that it's
closure.
no.
Yeah.
There needs to be closure. There needs to be
Because
closed.
otherwise, a guy
and
will
then
try to
cute
find a
little
gap
bubbles.
or a loop or something. He's gonna be like, "Wait, do you like me now?"
I just
No,
think
I closed that.
I just saved your life. I stopped a bus from hitting you. Do you like me now? Maybe that's a little bit
Let's find a
different
loophole.
situation.
Like, I will never like you as long as I live. Maybe if you're dead. And then you get murdered, and it's not good.
Yeah, that
then
awkward,
you
that
get
awkward
murdered.
moment when you get murdered. Wait, what is this period?
13.
14.
We should just start now and say they let us out early.
I have to go help the freshman. I'll be back.
All right, bye.
Freshman.
Freshman helper.
All right, but yeah, so I feel like that's an awkward situation. But you got to give him closure. You have to be like, listen, no,
Be like,
and accept that
Date
the fact
time.
it's no, because it's never going to be yes. It may hurt him, and you may hurt saying it, but he needs to
and he
understand
probably
that
won't
it's
be able to
no.
look at girls for like at least 2 months.
Oh.
But at least he's over you, because the worst thing you can do is lead someone on and then just be like, oh yeah, I never liked you in the first place.
Yeah. Well, she's told him before. Like, this is not
It's not the first time.
That's why it's complicated.
Oh, that's weird.
And
Oh,
then my
okay.
mom likes
So
me
it's
in the
more
tongue more than
stalkerish.
she likes this other person.
You need to close it, and you need to be firm about it. Be like, just no.
Yeah,
no.
but now her mom's upset.
Yeah, because
It's not really
Just be
even
like,
just
screw your
him.
mom, okay? Go away. You're not in charge of my love life.
Happiness.
It's my love life,
my
not
happiness.
yours.
Stan.
I really like Zach. All right.
Denied.
No.
That's not
no.
gonna go well.
Mom, it's my love life, not yours. And I just made love to Zach.
She'd
I know
probably,
he's a 44.
she'd probably murder Maddie.
yeah, she would.
Yeah, how old is he?
18.
And you're 15 and
That's
18.
too much. That's too much.
That's
Well, no,
too
when-
for
much.
right now. It's
Right
a little
now,
too
it's
much.
too much.
Once you get into college, once you get 18, it's fine.
I've had this conversation with people multiple times.
My grandmother was 16 years younger than her husband, and I was like,
Yeah, 3
that's like a
years isn't
16-year-old
bad.
picking up a newborn going, we're going to get married someday. That's how I
my
think
God.
of
My
it.
uncle's 60 and his wife is 40.
See, that's the awkward
just
part
have
because all of your levels of maturing happen pretty much between when you're born and 18. And so just all that, you mature very fast between that period.
No, it's not.
And just
Weird. I think it's weird.
any age difference above like 1 year,
It's weird.
it's just it's in that time is weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like after you kind of hit that 18 mark and you're both like legal adults, then
I was 15 and Brian was 17.
No, that's
that's
2 years, and also you're really mature and he's really mature, so it's not like well, I mean,
you just call Brian mature.
speaking. Well, okay,
No.
listen.
I mean, I was with him at dinner and he made a spaghetti mustache. Brian, don't play with
I mean,
me.
you know, and then obviously maturity plays a big part in it too. Like with Kate and John.
All right.
Kate
yeah.
was very mature for a freshman, and John is
John's not mature at all, but
John's not mature at all. No,
But I mean,
John's
her-
like a 7-year-old,
she's like-
and then we have Kate,
she's
who's like a,
leaps and bounds above like other people's maturity at
Yeah.
that time. So
Yeah.
we're like, oh, okay.
I mean, now she's about average, but she's leveled out.
I'm not gonna judge because they are like the steadiest couple I've ever.
Oh yeah,
known.
they're great. They've been going out for what, like almost 3 years now. They're so fucking cute.
I'm sorry, they're
They're
just
so cute together. I just want to see more. And on that note, we should probably finish it here.
Thanks for watching Hashtag
Thanks
Real
for
Talk.
watching
Bye.
Hashtag Real Talk. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Hashtag Real Talk. If you like the show, then please leave a thumbs up. Also, if you have a topic or question for the next episode, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow.